Next theorem is concurrency of the internal bisector of the angles. Internal bisection of the bisectors of the angles of the triangle. This is called a incenter. Theorem what is saying the internal bisectors of the angles of the triangles are concurrent. Same concurrent means you have to prosect through the only one point only. Okay, is passing through the one point only. This is the concurrent you have to show. Figure observe here. If it is A, B, C is vertices. In this case, you have to bisector of the angles. A angle, B angle, C bisector means half of the angle. If it is 60 degrees, 30, 30. Equal bisector means 60 is divided 3, 30, 30. Here also is 45. Here 80 means you can write here 40 degrees. And 90 degrees means 45 minus 45 degrees. Bisector of the bisector, you can take this is a bisector. BE is a bisector, AD is a bisector. Okay, let vertices of A, B, C is the same x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, and same similarly LR and lambda r is equal to, you can observe that is, suppose AD and BE and CF are the internal bisector of the ABC respectively. Then what is the D point is? What is the ratio of the D? Listen here. Then I can write here. Then D divides BC internally in ratio AB is to AC. AB is to AC. Before going here AB AC, you can find the distance, that is BC's distance I can write here small a. The distance I can write here small a, because opposite vertex of A is small a is, and opposite of capital B is vertices is small b. Opposite capital C is equal to small c. This is all your sides only. Distance BC between 2 points is distance BC is A only. BC is equal to A, AC is equal to B, AB is equal to C. Therefore, AB is to AC is equal to, I can write here, C is to B only. Small e, C is to B. Therefore, D point I can write here, intersecting as a C is to B. Therefore, this can be as BX2 plus CX3 by B plus C. Formula M is to N formula. Okay, x1 y1 x2 y2, m1 x1 plus m1 x2 plus nx3 nx2 by m plus n. Similarly here C is to B is there, therefore first B you can take here bx2 plus cx3 by B plus C. Similarly by2 plus cy3 by B plus C. This is the D. Equation of the AD. Equation of the AD is, I can write here, L3 plus lambda L2 is equal to 0. AD equation I can write here L3 plus L2. L3 plus L2. It is L1. Okay. L3 plus lambda L2 is equal to 0. But in L3 is nothing but A3 of X. X is nothing but, you can take here BX2. I am writing directly. BX2 plus CX3 by B plus C. And B3. L3 is nothing but B3. BY2 plus CY3 by 2 plus C3 plus lambda of L2. L2 is means A2 bx2 plus cx3 by 2 plus b2 of bx2 plus cx3 by 2 plus c2, where I am writing here L3 means A3, B3, C3 and L2 is A2, B2, C2. Remaining x, y I can write replacing a bx2 plus cx3 by b plus c, because AD, D the point is in AD line, okay. Therefore this can be as simplification, you can don't worry, that is you can write directly C of lambda 3 plus lambda of b lambda 2 is equal to 0. This is the second equation, okay. C of lambda 3, this observe here, C of lambda 3, lambda 3 means you can write here A1, it may be x2 or A3, x2, you are writing the, this is also b lambda 2 is equal to 0. From 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, what is the one is equation is, you can call this the equation number 1. One and 2, from 1 and 2 we get you can solve these two equations. What happens is you get the similarly b lambda 2 L3 minus c lambda 3 L2 is equal to 0. This is a D equation, AD equation, sorry, AD equation this is. Similarly BE equation, what are you getting? BE equation C lambda 3 L1 minus A lambda 1 L3 is equal to 0, and CF means L2 L1, A lambda 1 L2 minus B lambda 2 L1 is equal to 0. This is a multiple of L1 and L2, L2 and L3, L1 and L3 and L2. Therefore, hence you can write here AD comma BE comma CF are concurrent. There is a multiple of any constant is C lambda, B lambda 1, okay. Therefore, this is the ADB is concurrent. The point of the concurrent or concurrence is called, it is a internal bisection. Internal bisection or bisector of angles is called, what do you call here? Incenter. Incenter. It is denoted by capital I. It is denoted by capital I. It is denoted by capital I. Incenter. It is denoted by capital I only, okay. This is the about theorem is incenter. Some important notes. Next, note 1. Internal bisectors of the triangle are concurrent. Already completed the theorem. Point of concurrent internal angle bisection. Internal bisection of triangle is called incenter. Okay, this second one. Incenter always lies on the inside only. Triangle is there inside only. Centroid and incenter inside of the triangles. Previously orthocenter you are discussing, that is a three waves or three types. First is inside, second one is on side on the triangle, and outside of the triangle also we have the 3. Okay, but in center is, it must be inside of the triangle. The formula is, how to find the incenter is formula is equal to ax1 plus by1 plus cx3 by a plus b plus c comma ay1 plus by2 plus cy3 by a plus b plus c. It is x1 x2 x1 y1 x3, sorry here, x1 y1, once again, this is x1 ax1 plus bx2 plus cx3 by a plus b plus c, and ay1 plus by2 plus cy3 by a plus b plus c. What is x1 y1 and x2 y2 and x3 y3? This is the vertices of the triangle. Vertices of the triangle is given or not given, therefore equation is given, therefore you can solve AB and BC, you get the B vertices. You can solve AB, AC and AB, you get the A vertices. You can solve your BC and AB, you get the B vertices, and AC and BC, you can get the C vertices. And what again vertices you want here? First is vertices, you know vertices, and opposite of the A is the distance. If you get the vertices, then 2 points, between 2 points is distance is formed under root of x1 minus x2 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. If you have find the distance, 3 distance BC and AC and AB distance, that is small a, small b, small c. Then you can substitute here, you get the incenter. This is the method of the finding the incenter. See one problem in method. Incenter, for depends on incenter, we have one problem. Find the incenter of the triangle whose vertices are given 1 comma root 3, this is root 3, 2 comma 0 and 0 comma 0. 1 comma root 3, 0 comma 0, 2 comma 0, b is 2 comma 0, c is 0 0. Therefore I am writing here. First, what is the formula is? I is equal to ax1 plus by1 bx2 plus cx3 by a plus b plus c. First you can find here abc, small abc. What is the small abc are here? Small abc is nothing but opposite of the a is the bc, okay, distance, and between ab and ac. And first I am finding the AB, small c is equal to, what is the formula? x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. That is, you can take these two equations, these 2 points, 2 minus 1 whole square, 0 minus root 3 whole square. Therefore, what are you getting here? Root of 2 square minus 1 plus root 3 whole square 3. Root 4 is equal to 2 you got here. Similarly, you can find remaining AB is completed. Next BC you can find here. BC is equal to small a. BC, that is 0 minus 2 or 2 minus 0 whole square plus 0 minus 0 whole square is equal to root 4 is nothing but 2 only. And AC, small b is equal to AC. Here also you are getting the 1 minus 0 whole square plus root 3 minus 0 whole square is nothing but 1 plus 3 plus root 4 is equal to 2. This is a equivalent triangle. There is 3 sides are equivalent, then the equivalent triangle. ABC is an equivalent triangle. Then coordinates you can write here. What is the formula is incenter. I is equal to, what is the formula? ax1 plus bx2 plus cx3 by a plus b plus c, comma ay1 plus by2 plus cy3 by a plus b plus c. Substitute here, a, b, c are both are same, 2, 2, 2 only, and x1, x2, x3. Ante you can observe here 2 of 1, 2 of 2, 0 of 2 of 0 divided by 2 plus 2 plus 2. You getting the 2 plus 2 plus 2. What is third one? Is second one is 2 of root 3 plus 2 of 0, 2 of 0 by 2 plus 2 plus 2. Simplification, observe here, 2 plus 4 is 6 is 0, 6 by 6. This is 2 root 3 by 6. I is equal to, I can write here cancelling 1, 2 ones are 2 3s are, therefore root 3 by 3 is nothing but root 3 by, this can be written as 3, I can write here root 3 into root 3, therefore 1 root 3 get cancelled, 1 by 1 comma 1 by root 3. This is the in center, I can write here I is equal to 1 comma 1 by root 3. Okay, 1 comma 1 by root 3. This is the in center. It is a method of the finding. What you have, it is very simple. First you can find the vertices. It is vertices not given, you can solve the and equations. If it is equations given and same, you can find the vertices first of all and find the distance. Same method you can follow. Okay, it is long question only. That is next topic is last topic is concurrent of the perpendicular bisectors. It is perpendicular and bisector of the sides of the triangle is called circumcenter. Circumcenter is called a circumcenter. Therefore, how it is circumcenter you can observe here. The perpendicular of bisector means it is dividing the half of the part and a middle part, that is middle only. Bisector, okay. Perpendicular, again perpendicular 90 degrees only, that is 90 degrees and bisector. 2 points are there here. You can observe. Let proof is, let A of x1 y1, B of x2 y2, C of x3 y3 are vertices and D, E, F are be the midpoint of the sides. D is the midpoint of BC and E is the midpoint of the AC and F is the midpoint of the AB. Therefore, what is the D coefficient is, D point is, tell me what is the D point is. You can write here x2 plus x3 by 2, y2 plus y3 by 2. Similarly, E point, E means A, C. Therefore, x1 plus x3 by 2, y1 plus y3 by 2. F is x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. These are 3 points, D, E, F points. We know that now it is a perpendicular means 90 degrees. Therefore, I can write here OD is BC perpendicular to AD, or you can take here S. I am taking there O only, that is okay. Therefore, I can write here S perpendicular to SD. Therefore, I can write here x2 plus x3 by 2 into x2 minus x3 is equal to, sorry, plus again y2 plus y3 by 2 into y2 minus y3 is equal to 0. If it is perpendicular, you have the formula, that is x1 minus x3 into x2 minus x3 is equal plus y1 minus y2 into y2 minus y3. Therefore, apply the formula same as this. Therefore, you get here what happens is a plus b into a minus b, x2 whole square minus x3 whole square by 2 plus y2 square minus y3 whole square by 2 is equal to 0. I can write here this is x2 square minus x3 whole square plus y2 whole square minus y3 square is equal to 0. This is called your equation number 1. This is called equation 1. Similarly, I can write here, and I can write here CD is perpendicular to SC. SC is perpendicular to, okay, this is a 90 degrees, okay. Therefore SC means here x3 plus x1 by 2 of x3 minus x1 plus y1 y3 plus y1 by 2 of y3 minus y1 is equal to 0. Directly I can write here x3 minus x1, x3 whole square minus x1 whole square plus y3 whole square plus y1 whole square is equal to 0. From 1 and 2 we can observe here, from 1 and 2, or I can write this is same. Similarly, x1 square minus x2 whole square plus x2 minus x1, y2 whole square minus y1 whole square is equal to 0. This can be written as x2 plus x1 by 2 into x2 minus x1 plus y2 plus y1 by 2, y2 minus y1 is equal to 0, same. Therefore SF is perpendicular to AB. Therefore you can write there perpendicular bisector, it is concurrent. Therefore I can write here perpendicular of the AB is also bisector of the sides, concurrent. Thus I can write here the perpendicular bisectors of the sides are concurrent. Therefore concurrent means you can write here SD and SC and SF is a concurrent. Okay, theorems are important, but the depends on the theorem. Problems very important. Okay, that's why I am writing the note. That is the important notes. Already 3 theorems over. Last one is here also I am writing that how it is how to finding the circumcenters or circumcenters, incenters, orthogonal center, and the centroid. Okay, notes you can write here. Note what the how to find the note the circumcenter. Okay, note 1, perpendicular bisector of the sides of the triangle is concurrent. Perpendicular bisector is means half of the midpoint is, okay, bisector. Perpendicular means 90 degrees and point is called a circumcenter. First you can use finding the circumcenter SCA and SBSC. These are very important. SCA and SB and SC. Distance from S to A and S to B, S to C. Then find the S1B. And most another thing is, if triangle is at acute angle between below 90, therefore inside SC lies in the circumcenter in the inside only. It is absolute angle means above 90 means therefore outside is, and right angle triangles on the side, on the triangle only. This is the hypotenuse of the, okay na, hypotenuse of the half of the hypotenuse. Okay, this is the important of the circumcenters. Okay, next we have some important notes, some important points. In equilateral triangle, centroid, orthocenter, incircle, circumcenters are concentric means only one only, intersected to only one point only. These are very important. I comma G comma H comma S only one point only. In side 2 equal and another side is another not equal, two sides are equal, then isosceles triangle G comma H comma IS are collinear means they are in one line only. G comma H comma I comma S is one in one line only. This is called here collinear. These are isosceles triangle. Three different sides is scalene triangle is H comma G comma S collinear. Here there is no collinear I, only H comma G comma S. Orthogonal center, centroid and circumcenter is a one line only. Collinear means this line is called here Euler line. This line is called here HGS. HGS is one line, is called here Euler line. It is derived Euler, therefore it is called here Euler line only. Okay. End of these theorems. Find the circumcenter of the triangle whose vertices are 1 comma 3 minus 3 comma 5 5 comma minus 1. It is vertices given. You can draw triangle and midpoint of the AD and AC. D is the midpoint of BC. Let vertices of A, B, C, you can first write. Midpoint of BC is, therefore I can write here minus 3 comma plus 5 by 2 comma 5 plus minus 1 by 2. That implies D is equal to 2 by 2 comma 4 by 2. That equal to D of, I can write here 1 comma 2. 1, this is a midpoint of D. You got a D value, that is 1 comma 2. Similarly find out E and midpoint of AC is E. Therefore E vertices is 1 plus 5 by 2, 3 plus minus 1 by 2 is equal to 6 by 2, 2 by 2. Therefore E is equal to 3 comma 1. 3 comma 1. Find the equation of the SD and find the equation of the SD and SE. Therefore let S be the point perpendicular bisection of the sides BC and CA. BC and CA. Therefore slope of BC is equal to minus 1 by 5 plus 3 minus 6 by 8 is equal to minus 3 by 4. SD line is perpendicular to BC. Therefore SD slope is equal to 4 by 3. This is a perpendicular. Therefore SD slope is 4 by 3. What is the SD equation is? SD equation I can write here. Passing through the D only, that is 1 comma 2. And M is equal to how much it is? 4 by 3. Therefore, y minus 2 is equal to 4 by 3 of x minus 1. You can simplify, you get the answer is 4x minus 3y plus 2 is equal to 0. This is our SD equation. First one equation is. Okay. Find again CA slope and find the DE equation, or sorry, SE equation. You can find the SE equation. Slope of CA is equal to 5 minus 1 by minus 1 minus 3 is equal to 4 by minus 4, that is minus 1. And by the figure, CA is perpendicular to SE. Then SE slope is equal to 1 only, minus 1 by m only. Therefore, SE equation, how can I write here? Y minus 1 is equal to 1 of x minus 3. It is E is, what is the E is 3 comma 1 and m is equal to 1 only. Substitute here equation. Therefore, 1 3 minus 1 y minus 1 into m into 1 x minus 3. Therefore, I can write here x minus y minus 3 plus 1 is equal to 0. X minus y minus 2 is equal to 0. This is the two equations of SD and SE equations. SD and SE equations. What is the SD equation is? SD equation I can write it once again. 4x minus 3y minus 2 is equal to 0. And SE equation, x minus y minus 2 is equal to 0. You can solve these equations. Solve 1 and 2. 4x minus 3y minus 2 is equal to 0. X minus y minus 2 is equal to 0. X, y constant you can write here. Minus 3, minus 2, 4, minus 3. Minus 1, 1, minus 2, 1 only. Minus 1. Therefore, x by, how can solve this is? X by minus 3. This is x minus first minus 1 and 2 minus 2 1. This is also minus 1. Minus 1 minus 2 1. This is a 1 only. Okay, minus 1. X by 6 plus 2 is equal to y by 2 plus 8 is equal to constant by minus 4 plus 3. X by 8 is equal to y by 10 is equal to 1 by minus 1. Therefore, x is equal to minus 8, y is equal to minus 10. Therefore, circumcenter S is equal to circumcenter S is equal to minus 8 minus 10. This is our answer. This is the example of the finding the circumference. Okay. Next question is, find the circumcenter of the triangle whose sides are given. In previously we are circumcenter finding, but vertices given. But here sides are given. 3 sides are 3x minus 5 minus 4 is equal to 0. X plus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. 5x plus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. 3 sides is given. Therefore, let the figure, the triangle is, okay, assume that is a BC first is and CA, AB is the equations. Therefore, I can write here BC is equal to, what is the equation? 3x minus 5 minus 5 minus 4 is equal to 0. First equation. Similarly, CA is equal to x plus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. This is second equation. And last one is AB is equal to 5x plus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. This is third equation. These 3 equations, you can find the first vertices. Then you can find out the vertices of A, B, C. Therefore, midpoint of D is I can write here. Midpoint of D is the midpoint of BC and E is the midpoint of AC. If you know about the vertices of B and C, you find out the D also. You know about the AC value, then you can find the E value. And you can slope of the SD is it is perpendicular. It is perpendicular, and this is also perpendicular of AC. Therefore, slope and point you get the equations and SD and SC, and solve SD and SC equation, you get the circumcenter. It's a big process of the circumcenter formula, okay, using of the method. First you can find the vertices. Therefore, solving equation 1 and 2. How can you solve equation number 1 and 2? You can write first equations. 3x minus 5 is equal to 0. X plus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. Elimination method, or you can take the method of the finding the x and y z constant. This is also method of the finding the x and y z. You can use the coefficient of the 3. First you can take here minus 1, minus 5, 3, minus 1 as this, and second one is 2, minus 4, 1, 2. Therefore, I can write this is a board. I am taking the half of the parts, okay. X by 4 plus 10, y by minus 5 plus 12, and 1 by 6 plus 1. Therefore, x by 14 is equal to y by 7 is equal to 1 by 7. Therefore, this is a solving the equation number 1 and 2. Therefore, BC and CA, what is the common is there? BC and CA. Therefore, what is the common is C vertices. This is C vertices. How much it is? 14 by 7 is nothing but, and 7 by 7, or I can write here 2 comma 1. Therefore, you got here C vertices x comma y is equal to 2 comma 1. You can write here x3 comma y3 also, okay, anyone to can x3 comma y3, x3 comma y3, 2 comma 1 you got. Similarly, you can find A and B vertices, okay. I will write directly. Similarly, you got your C value is 2 comma 1. I am solving here 2 and 3. You get the A value is minus 2 comma 3. Once again I am explaining. Same, I can take the 2 and 3 equations. X, y, 1 constant, you can take coefficient of the 2, minus 4, 1, 2, this 3, 1, 5, 3. Cross multiplication you can do x by, there is 2, minus half minus plus 12, y by minus 20, minus 1, minus 21, c by 3 minus 10. Therefore, you can simplify, you get the answer is minus 2 comma 3 is the A vertices. Solving 3 and 1. What is the 3 equation is? Or 1 equation is, what is the 3x minus 5 is equal to 0. Third one is 5x plus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. You can this two again to take the 2 equations and same method apply the xy1 constant, write the coefficients. First you can take the y coefficient is minus 1, minus 5, 3, minus 1, repeating 3, 1, 5, 3, and x by minus 1 plus 15 is equal to y by minus 25 minus 3 is equal to 1 by 9 plus 15. And this is a B of vertices you got here. B is equal to 1 comma minus 2. You got here 3 vertices. I am writing here C is equal to how much it is? 2 comma 1. A is minus 2 comma 3. B is 1 comma minus 2. You got here 3 vertices. Then 3 vertices. Then find the SD equation. How can you find? This is a D. D is the midpoint of the BC and E is the midpoint of AC. And do same method, okay? Once again I draw the figure here only also. It is BC equation, and you got your vertices. A vertices, B is C is. You're solving the three equations, you get the vertices. Therefore, it is D is midpoint of BC. Therefore, D is equal to how much it is? D is equal to, I can write here, B plus C and 1 plus 2 by 2 and minus 2 plus 1 by 2. That is, I can write here 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2. D is how much you got here? 3 by 2 comma minus 1 by 2. And E also can find here. E is a midpoint of AC. Therefore, E's elements are E vertices. How can I write here? Find out the E vertices. AC minus 2 plus 2 by 0 and 3 plus 1 by 2. Therefore, E is equal to, you got 0 minus, this is 2, this is, sorry, minus 2 plus 2 by 2. This is 0 only. 3 plus 4 by 2 is nothing but 2. You got here D vertices, D point, that is 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2. E is how can I write here? 0 comma 2. Observe here, SD is perpendicular to BC. Therefore, BC equation I am writing first. What is the BC equation? BC equation is second one or third one? BC equation is first one. BC equation is first one. 3x minus 5 plus 5 is equal to 0. Minus 5 is equal to 0. Minus 5 is equal to 0. This can be written as, can bring this side, what happens, that is y is equal to 3x minus 5. Therefore, slope of BC is, slope of BC is equal to 3. Is perpendicular to SD means, SD slope, tell me. Slope of SD is equal to minus 1 by 3. SD slope is 1 by 3. Therefore, you have the point also, 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2. Therefore, SD equation is, I am writing y minus phi 1. Y minus 1, what is the formula? Y minus phi 1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Therefore, x1, y1 this one, and m is a minus 1 by 3 of x minus 3 by 2. Can simplify, what happens is 2y plus 1 by 2 is equal to minus 1 by 3 of 2x plus 3, 2x minus 3 by 2. 2 get cancel. And I can write here, can multiply with 3, what happens, that is 6y plus 3 is equal to minus 2x plus 3 only, this minus of minus plus 3. Last is, bring this side, 2x plus 6y plus 3 minus 3 is equal to 0, or it can be written as 2x plus 6y plus minus 3 is 0 is equal to 0, x plus 3y is equal to 0. This is the SD equation. SD equation, you x plus 3y is equal to 0. Again, you can find here SC equation. SC equation. For SC equation, first you can E you got here, and SC is perpendicular to AC. Therefore, AC slope or AC equation is, what the AC equation is, you can write once again, x plus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. That can be written as y is equal to minus 1 by 2x plus 2. You can simplify in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. y is equal to mx plus c. Therefore, y is equal to minus 1 by 2x plus 2. Then, here slope of AC is equal to minus 1 by 2. Slope of AC is equal to minus 1 by 2. Therefore, is perpendicular to SC means therefore slope of SC directly can write here 2 only. Minus 1 by m. Reciprocal and additive inverse. Reciprocal and additive inverse. Therefore, equation is SC equation. SC equation is nothing but y minus y1. What is the E is? 2 is equal to 2 into, okay na, x minus 0. X minus 0. Therefore, you got here 2x minus y plus 2 is equal to 0. This is the SC equation. You can solve these two equations. You get the S coefficient. Solving these equations 4 and 5. Solve 4 and 5. You get the S coordinate or circumcenter. Therefore, I can write x minus y plus 2 is equal to 0. This is x plus 3y is equal to 0. Okay, I am using the formula is x y minus 1. Sorry, 1 only. The coefficient of. Therefore, I can write here x plus 3y. Okay. Minus 1, 2, 2, minus 1. Again, this is 3, 0, 1, 3. Therefore, x by 0 minus 6 is equal to y by 2 minus 0 1 by 6 plus 1. Therefore, x by minus 6 y by 2 is equal to 1 by 7. Therefore, circumcenter of x comma y is equal to, can write here minus 6 by 7, 2 by 7. This is the finding the circumcenters. If it is equation is given, point is given, equation is given. These are methods very important. Okay, thank you.